today, and especially thanks to Edinburgh for Europe for hosting my Brexiles exhibition and for all the help putting it up. We did it very quickly and it was an amazing team effort, so really big thanks go to them. So I just wanted to briefly talk about the exhibition and the project and how it came about. So in 2018 I was awarded the Young European of the Year Award by the Schwarzkopf Foundation. This came with a funding grant. And I decided that I wanted to use the funding grant to do a creative project documenting the phenomenon of the Brexit brain drain. So in 2020, after Brexit eventually happened, I decided I was going to find British citizens who had left the UK because of Brexit, or at least that was part of the reason why they left, and to interview them and then paint these portraits of them. And the portraits were co-created, so they chose the colours, and I asked them to choose colours that were symbolically important to them. A lot of them chose flags. So maybe the national flag of the country that they moved to, or the flag of the European Union. Others had different reasons. For example, this woman here in Malta, she asked to be the colours of a continental picnic and a bottle of red wine on the background of a British summertime thunderstorm. Over in that corner there on the easel, there is a man named Sunil, who is a climate scientist, so he wanted to be the colours of the earth on a burning sky. So they all had their own reason for the colours that they chose. And I wanted to read out some of the quotes from the interviews that I thought were particularly impactful. And also, just to direct you to the QR codes that are dotted up around the venue. If you scan those, it'll take you to an information booklet with more information about the exhibition and more of the quotes, but I'm going to read 3 out now. So this is from Jinpa, who lives in Portugal now, and she said, "When I go back, as I get on the train at Gatwick, I feel a heaviness of a society too long under pressure to just have the normal things humans should have, like secure housing, work-life balance, and enough money to enjoy themselves. The idea of being stuck behind an invisible wall with Boris Johnson in a country run by the Eton Fifth Form Boys Common Room fills me with horror." And now this quote from Paul, who's living in Estonia now. "While I knew racism and xenophobia was a thing, as a white Brit, it had always been pretty abstract, but I was suddenly self-conscious speaking foreign languages in public and worried for my wife and children." And Ollie, who is a friend of mine, who was in Belgium but has since moved to Spain, said, "My friends often ask when I'll be coming back, but without trying to come across as arrogant, why should I choose to waste my time in a toxic and populist environment when I could excel in my career and flourish in one of the most international cities on the continent?" And it was really inspiring for me to have these conversations with all of these Brexiles, partly because of my unfulfilled ambition to also become a Brexile myself. But rather than kind of bore you with an academic analysis of my research findings, I would like to express what I learned from the project as a poem. So the poem is called Lives Inverted. Lives inverted, reflected, distorted, tides erase and redraw the lines. Stony faces brace the changing winds, humans made malleable to confines. Fractured, dismantled, reconstructed in pursuit of alternatives. Desire drives wanderlust, the insatiable hunger to consume what the world gives. Seismic shifts shake the earth like a sheet into landscapes beyond recognition. People flee for safety and warmth, trusting instincts and their intuition, searching, seeking, responding to circumstances outside of their control. Bravery rewards the courageous who risk their exile for political parole. Borders do not bind, but simply define the edges where segments combine. From tattered rags blown by gusts to proud flags high above, billowing in line. Shattered glass, like dreams past, broken and reforged into visions unseen. Identity questioned, considered, unanswered, abandoning what could have been.